Hey guys, welcome back to Civilization 6 as Teddy Roosevelt, Rough Rider. And I have gone ahead and chosen two different locations for our cities. I want to get this one started up here and grab that Mercury before Fez and or Mexico gets it, as well as this Jade. We will be next to a mountain for a potential additional holy site. And then another city out here, although I'm not crazy about it all being rather flat, but it's we got some nice luxury resources, and perhaps we'll have another city maybe down in this area, but we need to explore more over in this area, but as well as to our west to kind of see where else we could build some additional cities. So for right now, welcome back. It's great to have you along. Hope you enjoyed the first series in this continuing series of Civilization 6. So, up here in Mexico, we need to, once we get the builder and get work this wheat, we will get the bonus towards irrigation, which is what Mexico wants. And with that envoy that we had, we'll go ahead and use him. I was going to kind of save it, but we'll go ahead and use it towards Fez for right now. And confirm. All right. Yes, we'll go ahead and get writing. I'm not sure where Gaul is going with that unit, but we need to get our guy out of here. And I'm not going to be able to do it because I got to cross a river and or the woods. So for one turn, let's heal. Oh boy, we are in some dangerous territory over there. Let's see if we can get our unit out of here alive. Of course, we'll have to skip back here and skip back here. If we can. If not, I may have to go I'm gonna have to go the long way. It's not worth risking going across that river again. No way. So we're gonna have to go the long way. And we have a meteor shower. And what's neat about these meteor showers is when you go to them, when you go to this location, you will get an additional unit. So this is going to be a little risky, but I'm going to go ahead and send our warrior up that way so that we can potentially get the next strongest unit available to us. So we're going to have to go the long way, but it'd be better than losing yet another unit. So that is kind of one of the dangerous things about playing in apocalyptic mode, and that is that you have that possibility of getting damaged by the actual environment, which is how we lost our warrior. And we're going to go ahead and replace him. As much as I would rather start a holy site right now, we are going to need that warrior to make up for the one that we lost. Oh boy. All right. We can go ahead and work the Jade. We do have mining, right? Yes. We'll go ahead and work that Jade. All right, so now we got to boost to political philosophy because we met a third city-state, although we aren't the first to meet Venice. That is a new city-state in the game. I don't know whether Fez is or not. Mexico City has been in the game, but they made a little bit of tweaks to some of the city-states as well as, or they added some of the new city-states, but they also made some tweaks to some of the older classic civs. So we're going to get popped by that warrior. But we are on our own continent. So we do get that bonus, but hopefully we can get away. And there's Rapa Nui, which is another new city-state. So somebody's up there. Maybe the Byzantines have come across them, or another civ that we haven't met just yet. And we're going to go just straight this way to get away from those barbs. I would not want to lose another unit. Alright, so that's going to give us a boost to the wheel, and that's going to give us some amenities as well. All right. And we got one build left. Suppose we could work the cotton, but we would need irrigation. We can't work the fissures, so that's just kind of a static tile. What I might do is I might just make another farm for the housing. And that will give us a boost to craftsmanship. We can always build a district on top of that if we need to, but for right now, we need to find out why we are having a struggle with food. So now we got 2 farms down. I want to keep the production that we have. Food looks okay. Well, we could just go ahead and just switch it for now. Take it off of here. I'm sorry, take it off of there. Really? Well, let me move the guy. It's kind of annoying the way it does that. Work the 2 food. There we go. Guess there was a little bit of a hiccup delay there. Okay. We got pretty lucky being able to get back. The scout probably could have gotten up there a little bit faster, but of course he's not on this side. They have made it to the city. Barbarians approach. Yes, they do. Or yes, they are. We could go ahead and maybe establish friendship with the Gauls. See if we can do that here real quick. With either the two, we're going to get you inside here and let you heal up. And then that warrior will take care of it. Let's go ahead and see if we can establish friendship. Alright, very nice. And then with Basil. Okay, very nice. That will come in handy. So we'll be able to make some trade deals as we get some additional resources. Alright, and let's see. So we didn't have any horses in our area, which is a little disappointing. I'm not anticipating any fighting with any of our neighbors just yet. Hopefully we'll be able to get a boost to slingers. So let's go ahead and just finish irrigation before we find out where iron is. It is important for us to find iron, but since we're not really in any danger from our neighboring civs, I don't anticipate us getting attacked. Alright, now we can put down a holy site. Let's see. I would like to make a library or a campus next to the fissure. I don't normally like building on hills, but this would probably be a good spot. That way we can still build our campus next to the fissure. So let's go ahead and buy this tile and get the 3. And no one has picked a religion yet, so we might be able to get one in this game. They have improved it quite a bit because, of course, in the higher difficulties, it's almost impossible to get a religion. There's Cahokia. We may still be able to get that boost to archery. But, of course, we want our slinger to heal up. And we have discovered another city-state. That's Cahokia. And, of course, we aren't going to be the first ones probably to have met them. Nope. That's not surprising. Someone built a great bath.
Aspect of trade, I suppose.
Well, we know that's up there somewhere. Let's go ahead and move you back. Because that slinger is just going to just keep throwing stuff at us. So we've increased the trade route capacity, and there's the Great Bath. Now, talking about the Great Bath and this particular game mode, you guys will recall that I mentioned that the soothsayers can create a flood next to a river. Well, if you have the bath down, it'll give you bonuses to plains. So you could put a bath down, say if these were plains, right? Or even with wheat. And if there's a bonus, you can have the soothsayer call in a flood, but of course the Great Bath will mitigate that flood and then enrich the tiles next to it. Some really cool ways to take advantage of some of these newer features in the game. And I think we're going to want to keep what we have because we are still fighting these really annoying barbarians. A lot of trees up there, a lot of forest. Of course, we did pick New Age. I wonder if the Byzantines have already come across that asteroid over there. Let's make sure you are safe. I might get another... Had I not lost the warrior, I might actually have gotten another scout. Oh, there it is. It's still there. There we go. And we are on our continent. I have to remember that because I'm like, wow, that was really nice. We did that really fast. But we are on our own continent right about now. Where is that line? Because it's like right so close. Right as he goes over that hill, he'll be on our continent. But, of course, we were on ours, so we were able to take him out with our bonus.
Je suis Catherine.
Yeah, and there's Catherine. She's a pretty aggressive civ. She is a pretty aggressive civ. There we go. Yeah, there she is. Okay, she's way north of us. We'll see if we can get friends with her here real soon. Yeah, so I was just thinking of whether or not I should have made that settler now or not, but I think we're okay. We're kind of pinned over here in this corner over here. Of course, we could always make a city, like, say, right over in here. It wouldn't be the best city, but with these resources, luxury resources and so forth, I mean, it would be a possibility.
The man who has grit enough to bring about the afforested...
Okay, so there's irrigation, so that should give us a bonus. Now, we should have gotten... Oh, okay. So it wasn't a meteor. Well, it was a meteor, but it only ignited the forest. So it started a fire. It didn't create... Like, what it does is it creates, like, this little fissure-looking thing on the ground, and then you get an additional unit. So this was just a forest fire one. Okay, good to know. All right. And we'll go ahead and complete archery. And that warrior will probably kill himself on our unit. Hang on a second. What was that? Wait a minute. We'll go ahead and finish him off with that guy. Okay, so it looks like the Byzantines have a religion and the forest fire has been extinguished. So the Byzantines have already established a religion. What it says here, it's a rumor that they had one, so apparently not yet then, I guess. All right, go ahead and... Interesting start. Well, I suppose we could use our units to explore. I probably would rather explore with the warrior than the slinger. Fire started. Over in Paris. Wow, we're already getting some pretty heavy action already in the game. I'm not enthusiastic about what this over here is. This is all flat land and desert. Not sure what's over here near Venice. We could probably explore over there. The fire has ended. And we're going to get our holy site for some error score. How are we doing on error score? All right, so we are heading towards a normal age. Or we're in the normal age range. We would need 27. We got 10 and or 36 turns left, so it's a possibility. Let's go ahead and get our settler. Kind of late getting a settler, but since we are on king difficulty, we do get a little bit of flexibility. Forest regrowth, okay, after the forest fire, so they will get some additional yields from that forest fire that they experienced over here in France. We can see if she would like to be friends with us. And here is the Pantheon. Yeah, she's not the friendliest of individuals. I'm sure if I sent her a delegation, she would accept it, but yeah, she's not exactly the friendliest of civs. And she's quite aggressive, too. If you irritate her, she will get real nasty with you. So let's go ahead and take a look at our Pantheon. All right, we are not next to a desert. And we don't have one next to a river. I guess that's something I could have considered, but we got +3 here, so that was better. Divine Spark, always a favorite. That doesn't apply to us. We're not near any quarries either. Right, so resources. Well, we'll have one eventually. So our choices are... Oh, I would have loved to have gotten River Goddess. With amenities and housing, that's a great one. I think we'll go with Divine Spark. Always a favorite. Okay. How are we doing as far as being able to get a religion? Great Prophet, unmet player. We'll get there. We could always do like a little boost. I don't think Arabia is in the game. I didn't pick Arabia, but we had 2 random slots. So if Arabia is in the game, you can definitely know that he will get a prophet. He is guaranteed a prophet, I should say more specifically. Yeah, so she's already getting ugly with us. How can my flying squadron critique your... Okay, wait a minute. Flying squadron? We don't even have planes yet, lady. I'm sure that's some reference to maybe a
May the forces of evil become
acting crew. Let's heal up and take out that barbarian camp. Acting team. All right, and let's go ahead and see where iron is. Of course, that will also play a big role in where we plant our city. Not liking those tiles over there too much, to be totally honest with you. Guess we can go ahead and just kind of clear this up over here around Mexico and see what's going on. Oh, it's got some rainforest regrowth. Huh, okay. Well, yeah, we're kind of short of units, aren't we? There we go, tribal village. Yeah, we're in kind of an ugly spot. We're going to have to make use of our area as best we can. New population. That should help with production. And even growth. So, very nice. And we'll take that era score as well. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Very nice. So we just need 4 more and we'll get Golden Age. Now, going back, speaking of Golden Age, if we do play on the mode that is strictly just Golden Age and Dark Age, you can actually combine them. Is really what I was trying to drive at there. I was a little distracted and watching him put down his new city. But yeah, so you can play the modes interchangeably, so you can just add modes to the game. And hope I just didn't get my warrior stuck up there. That would be bad. And very bouncy. Well, we could go for mysticism. I don't plan on building the oracle, but we would get an envoy. Or workforce and get a governor title. Well, we'll go ahead and go with mysticism. We'll change it up a little bit. Change up the gameplay just a little tiny bit. I think we will perhaps change out and go with agape. We'll keep God King so that we'll both get faith and gold. All right, guys, I think on that note, I'll go ahead and make a stop here. Boy, the time goes so fast. I hope you are enjoying it thus far. We've got a lot of exciting new civs to play potentially in the future. You can go ahead, guys, and click that like button. And, of course, share this with friends of yours who might be interested in RTS. And, of course, if you are considering purchasing the game, you can always let me know down there in the comments. And, of course, appearing right there on the screen, that would be the channel icon to subscribe. You can also, when clicking it, select notifications if you want to know when there's content here on the channel. That way you'll know when there's a new Civ game. And I will see you guys in the next game.